Man, I was gonna go live talking about this Blueface and Chris Sean drama, right? I have a lot to say about Chris Sean Rock because that bitch is filthy as fuck. But let me not get off topic. I want you guys to check out my live video tonight when I go live, right? I'm gonna go live at 6 o'clock. So, anyways, man, we're gonna talk about this guy, none other than Triple Ass, Triple H. His name is Triple Ass. This dude needs to be fired. Like, I'm not understanding what's up with this dude and not showing up to work and thinking he can do whatever he want. You feel what I'm saying? Now, again, if you have to handle business, fine. You do what you gotta do. But why the fuck are you missing, like, how many shows has Triple H missed? I think he missed like about 10 or 5 shows. Like I said, he missed last week, he missed the other week, he missed Saturday Night Main Event, all because he wants to stand next to the office with Donald Trump. He wants to be like his boy Trump, and he wants to be like Dana White. So, with them doing all these meetings and shit, don't be surprised if WWE overcharges you guys. He's doing all these meetings just so TKO can make a lot of money from us. They're not taking any money from me. Fuck that shit. With all that being said, Triple H is not a businessman. Unprofessional at his job. It's your job every day to make sure the show goes well, the wrestlers aren't safe. You feel me? Like, dude, why aren't you showing up to work? That's highly unprofessional for Triple H's part. And Triple H just wants to be in the spotlight. See, Triple H is so selfish and egotistic as fuck to where you have guys like Drew McIntyre, LA Knight being buried. And I don't like that shit, right? It's not cool. Now I understand. He has his own guys. And he wants everybody looking at him as Papa H. You gotta look at Drew McIntyre, right? That dude is strong. He's got the look to be champion. You know, I'm sure the females like him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good looking guy. You know what I'm saying? And Triple H can't stand that because he doesn't have the muscles no more. And this picture of Triple H right here, he doesn't look like this no more. Triple H will never look like this ever again in his life. That's why he's burying Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns. Ruined John Cena's tour because John Cena might still look better than him. You feel me? And John Cena looks a little stronger than Triple H in my opinion. Like, don't be surprised if Cena whoop his ass. You feel me? Here's the thing, right? I don't know what to say here. I don't know what the fuck to say here, bro. Because this is the same guy who grabs Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Foucault like he's gonna hug them or kiss them and shit, right? You know what I just said? This is the same guy touching Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Foucault and acting like he just can't be professional. Dude, they're not your girlfriends. They're not your wives. They're not your bitches. Dude, they're just your workers, your employees. And it's your job as the boss. You play that professional role. Like, dude, I'm gonna talk about this shit in my next video. Like, dude, stop touching these women. Why are you grabbing Rhea Ripley like that? Like, dude, you look like a fucking creep. Triple H is a fucking creep. The bald-headed Triple H is weird. Mad fucking weird. I'm sick of people coming out here defending this guy. What is so special about Triple H? He wasn't that good of a wrestler. Like, dude, he was a fucking dork around everybody around him, right? Randy Orton was a better star than him, especially Shawn Michaels. Who else was it? The New Age Outlaws. And Stephanie was more entertaining than him. Like, there's no doubt and no debate on this, that Stephanie's more entertaining than Triple H. Here's the problem with Triple H. He just knows he's not that damn good. This is why he has to be on Vince's side, right? And I don't know what the situation with Vince and Shane, right? Triple H just was Vince's favorite guy. He was just the favorite guy, right? And you know why he was Vince's favorite guy? Because he ate Vince McMahon's shit. He was being Vince's bitch. Triple H is none other than Vince McMahon's bitch. That's all he is. That's all he ever will be. And he will be like that until Vince dies or until Triple H steps his game up. If Triple H steps his game up, listen, man. Triple H needs to step his game up because he's losing a lot of respect from a lot of people, man. Real talk. Mind you, this is the same guy turning on China, stabbing her in the back just so he can marry the boss's wife. Hey, do you think I'm supposed to respect Triple H? Let me tell you something, man. As I got older, after the Authority storyline, I lost a lot of respect for Triple H. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of smart people, the real ones, people who understand this shit, who understand their history and their fucking information or their history, right? that Triple H will slime anybody out to get where he needs to. It all started off with China. And now I understand people are going to say, well, China's not a good looking woman, man. She looks like a man, you know? She looks a little funny. Who cares? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? That doesn't mean you have to stab people behind their backs, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And have a shady for Triple H's part. You feel me? Like, really, just look at the documentary. It just said that. She found love letters from Stephanie in Triple H's luggage. And we went on from there. And they had a big altercation. And Shane and Vince had to break that shit up. You feel me? So, think about what I'm saying here. If I was Triple H, I would have just stepped out of Vince's way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to cause any conflict between him and his son. You feel me? If I'm going to eat your shit, I don't want you to look at your son any kind of way. You feel me? And that's not the reason why Triple H should be fired. The reason Triple H should be fired because he's booking the wrong superstars. He's allowing he's the owner of TKO. Triple H is TKO. You guys have to know it. He owns that shit. Him and Vince, Stephanie own that shit. It's Silver Lake they sell that shit to, right? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So if Triple H, if I was him, I would do anything. I might have to put down some money, whatever, or get a lawyer or something, because I would not want anybody to be expensive, everybody to be broke buying expensive tickets. Now, if that right there, we could put a lot of respect on Triple H. At least he's doing his job. But it's the creative room, man. It's the creative room. I feel like Triple H needs to be a general manager or play a heel authority gimmick role on TV. Like, have him aside with the Vision, kick Paul Heyman out, and you could unite, and you could unite with Bronson Reed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't book Triple H to get hurt or anything because he can't wrestle. You feel me? So you got to put him in that role. You can have him wear the suit still, but he don't have his muscles no more. So he's not looking like the game from 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to wear the suit. If he could at least play that could cause a less trouble for the company. You feel me? But Triple H leaving the job, and going off to the White House and not showing up to work, you know what I'm saying? It's unacceptable. Like, Vince McMahon will be in that fucking office every day, 24/7. Now, there might be days where he'll miss work. That's acceptable. Sometimes you may need a break or something, man. Imagine being 40 years on a job, or 20-some years. You might need a day off, and you come back. Shit. Don't be surprised if Vince McMahon might have left work, you know what I'm saying, for 4 hours to pick up, I don't know, his grandkids and come right back after the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? And now that's what real businessmen, that's what a professional does. Nah, I'm not trying to say Vince is this special, perfect guy, but you get my point, right? Triple H doing this shit needs to be fired. I don't know why the fuck we should do. This is getting stupid right now. This is getting ridiculous. This is equivalent of example of the chef leaving the job and letting the food burn. He's letting the food burn, and now when he comes back, the food's burnt. He's like, oh my God. I guess what happens, he's got to fix the food again, and now it's still shit. It's not cooked well. It's not seasoned. Triple H, that's what Triple H is doing to the booking. You get what I'm saying now? Now, for all the people who want to support Triple H, that's exactly how Triple H is. Now, with all that being said, Triple H is going to get fired soon. In my next video, we're going to talk about this whole creepy shit with Triple H, putting his touch into women. I got a lot to say about that. Stay in tune for that video. But all I know is this. Triple H is horrible booking the show. He can't, dude, like, you come up with the most worst promos for CM Punk, Dominic, including Rey Mysterio and John Cena. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? And at this point, it's not even their fault. The only reason for this company to get better if Triple H, Paul LeVesque McMahon, gets out of office. Get him the fuck out of my office. That's what we need to do. Get him out of here. And if nobody's going to do that, then this company's going to go down the grapples. I'm telling you right now. TKO is depending on Triple H to do better or to make some changes. I don't blame them. I don't blame the members because at this point, Triple H needs to step it up. If he doesn't reduce these ticket prices, then something's going to happen to this company. There's going to be a lot of backlash. There's going to be a lot of lawsuits. And WWE is going to get sued for, I don't know, let's say a fan bought a $10,000 ticket and he got evicted. He's going to sue WWE for millions of dollars. You can't do that because you paid a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just sue them after you bought a ticket and you're willing to pay for it. You feel me? But here's the thing, right? If they need to reduce these tickets And we need a better show. Triple H is letting a lot of shit happen because he just wants to be in the spotlight. He wants to put his face on the poster. He just wants to be. He wants the spotlight shining on him, no matter how much money we spend. No matter how much money was spent. This is proof that Triple H is nothing but a real life heel. I don't even care what nobody says. I'm at this point where Triple H is really playing this real life cerebral assassin character that everybody say he is. This evil ass nigga. You know what? Just stay in tune for my next video. Triple H being a creep video coming up next.